200-meter individual medley, SM6.
This is heat 1.
The first heat of 3 in the men's 200 IM. Will Perry, Vance Ivan, Hong Yang, Gutierrez, Christakis of Greece. Very, very nicely from the starter's box. Good reaction time from Gutierrez, who is looking to make it count underwater, but it is Yang Hong who uses the underwater so well. And the IM in the men's 200-meter individual medley will start the first IM events of Tokyo 2020. So, Yang is leading, heading up to the 50-meter mark, but he is being caught now by Gutierrez. But it's all going to change in the second 100, you suspect, as they go from butterfly to backstroke before the last 2 legs.
Yang looks great here. See, he has the use of his legs, and that gives him a very, very strong advantage off the start and off the wall. He's just kicking his way down, and he's extending his lead. There's 3 Chinese swimmers, at least, in this event, and all of them have very strong kicks. And that's going to give them advantage in the fly and the backstroke, and potentially the breaststroke, too, depending on who they're up against.
Well, this is it. So at the moment, it is Yang Hong who is developed a rather significant lead over the remainder of the field, but into the breaststroke, the penultimate stroke, before coming home in the freestyle. And this is where you expect Gutierrez to make up a little bit of ground at least. He's very strong in the breaststroke. He's almost hugging the lane rope for a moment, and then just trying to straighten ever so slightly for the Chinese swimmer. It's Ivan of Hungary who's really making a push in the breaststroke.
Yeah, but Yang still, he looks good. His stroke is very even. And, you know, for him, it's hard because he's a little bit unbalanced. He's got a very, very strong kick, but he doesn't really get anything with his arm. So he's propelling himself. Here he hits, and he goes right into the freestyle. Excellent underwater. He really gets deep there, and that allows him to extend his lead. But his freestyle, it's not that strong. He actually looks sort of tired there.
Well, he'll be hoping not to tire himself out, not expend as much energy as he would like in the pool. He just wants to get the result, make sure he's got a decent lane draw for the final, and then go all out come final time. At the moment, it is Perry who's 5th. 4th is Christakis, and making a big charge in the closing 50 is Ivan of Hungary, Gutierrez 2, and it is Yang for the first time who is not leading in the race. It's Gutierrez who's going to come home and just pip him with that very strong freestyle as he came home. Yang touches second fastest, and Ivan of Hungary is 3rd overall. Christakis of Greece to touch, and then William Perry of Great Britain in this SM6 classification. Little shake of the head from Gutierrez. I think he got going in the free just a little. Maybe just lay down a marker and remind those that he's capable of producing incredibly fast finishes.
Here they are off the start. You see Yang, because he has the underwater dolphin kick, he really soars out ahead. He is an excellent, excellent flyer, and he takes out the lead. Gutierrez, he had a good fly too. He was able to hang in there. He lost a lot of ground though on the backstroke, where Yang just extended his lead. But then, here they are coming up. Gutierrez, he starts to fall behind. You see Yang, he just takes the backstroke. Excellent. He just continues that fly kick on his back. He goes right into the breaststroke. Very strong legs as he continues. But then in the freestyle, Yang, he just kind of powered down, and Gutierrez, he soared right past him heading into the wall and finished first.
So Gutierrez takes the first heat of 3 in the men's 200-meter individual medley SM6.